everyone, welcome to a very special trip report on Swiss Air from JFK to Geneva in business class on an Airbus A330-200. This is this channel's first time on Swiss Air. Kind of let you know how the trip went further into the video, but thought I'd start with some footage of the air train, which circles all the terminals here at JFK. It's actually really cool because you see a lot of runway and apron views kind of on the train and connects Kennedy in of itself. For all the AvGeek fans out there, this is my first time ever at the TWA Hotel. It's really cool because it kind of functions as a hotel, a museum, and then there's also this amazing observation deck. Me and Holly kind of grabbed some cocktails, and there's also this amazing view, and then you kind of see below there's a pool. Really, really cool. It's heated in the winter actually, so you can use it. It was a little nippy for us that day, kind of flying out of Kennedy in I think mid-March. But the views off the apron, runway are amazing. You see all these airlines that really I never heard of, and kind of expands that airline knowledge. So enjoy the view. As we kind of made our way down to kind of get ready for departure, Swiss Air Business Class does kind of come with lounge access. Here at JFK, Swiss does not have their own distinct lounge, but instead borrows from their sister lounge, which is Lufthansa, which is, since Swiss is a part of the Lufthansa group. This lounge was actually great. I mean, not A+ by any means, but I did like how they had a bunch of pretzel selection, really niche, but I think kind of pays homage to the German airline. Also, amazing views from this lounge. I think some of the best, candidly, just giant glass facade. And then additionally, drinks, food, self-service bar, and then they also have like a little kind of candy selection as well, with a bunch of containers, which was really cool. So loaded up before we boarded our flight. So this was a really cool one. So we actually sat down in the lounge, and I think this kind of highlights some of the great views that are kind of in this Lufthansa lounge. This all-glass facade kind of provides sweeping views over the runway and the apron. See a couple of our Star Alliance team members leaving as well, and then I also see Air France, which is part of Sky Team. But had a few glasses of champagne, kind of sat back and relaxed and enjoyed the view, but invite you to do the same. as we get ready to kind of board the flight, this route actually exists for the main reason that Geneva and JFK are large UN hubs. So that's actually one of the primary reasons this flight from JFK to Geneva exists. But really, I love the Swiss livery. It's timeless. It looks great on all their flights. So let's get ready to board this bird. As we kind of get ready to board the plane, I think maybe highlight on some of the negatives. Obviously, people are using their hard-earned money or points to kind of book these seats. We got a great redemption here, but this business class is dated. It is 222, which is really just not the industry standard anymore. IFE feels old. I think you can kind of see that's like the size of my shoe. It's still a business class seat. It's still great, but I think if it's my own money, I'm going European. I'm probably going Air France because Lufthansa also has the 222. Or honestly, I'm probably choosing one of the American carriers, like American Airlines, Delta, or United to kind of get me across. It's dated. They're rolling out A350s, which will have the 121, but until then, everybody in North America is more or less stuck with this 222 configuration, kind of across their 777s and A330 fleet. It's funny because if you go on Swiss's website, you know, they're praising this A350 and that's going to be the savior of the routes and this is going to be the fix, which I've seen the renderings. They do look great, but the problem is it's the now, and I just think this is dated. It's kind of long in the tooth, and it's definitely a treat to fly business. You know, no questions on that, but I do think if I'm spending my own money, I'm probably going elsewhere, so. And guys, with that, I invite you to kind of sit back, relax, and enjoy this easterly takeoff as we take this overnight flight to Geneva. Enjoy the views. As we reach cruising altitude, in-flight service started. I had a glass of champagne with a warm ramekin in the nuts. I had a steak with roasted carrots and pilaf, and then a creme brulee for dessert. It was all fine. The presentation was nice, but the taste was kind of lacking, candidly. Just kind of sums up this flight. It was just a treat in business class, but just So with that, I think this is actually the best part of the flight as we kind of land in Geneva. We're flying through the Alps, some of those beautiful views as we kind of go into landing. So I invite you all to sit back, relax, and enjoy. The next trip report will be from Singapore Changi to Frankfurt in Germany. And as always, thanks for watching till the end. Appreciate it. Bye.